Either one shocking incident has sent waves through social media and left fans gasping for more details. Imagine a glitzy private party filled with the sounds of laughter and music, only to have the atmosphere crackle with tension as two of music's most prominent figures come to blows over one name, Rihanna. What could possibly ignite such fierce emotions between Chris Brown and Rocky? What secrets and rivalries lie beneath the surface of their complicated relationships with the pop icon? If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. An astonishing 90% of you watch without subscribing. It costs you nothing but makes a huge difference to us. Already subscribed? Thank you for your unwavering support. Main story set up. Fully grasp the significance of this explosive encounter, we must first explore the intricate backgrounds of the individuals involved. Rihanna, a global superstar renowned for her chart-topping hits, groundbreaking fashion, and philanthropic endeavors, has always been a figure of intrigue, not just for her artistry, but for her tumultuous romantic history. Her relationship with Chris Brown, which captivated audiences with its highs and lows, continues to be a topic of conversation. Meanwhile, al-Habraki, an influential force in hip-hop, has recently made headlines for his romance with Rihanna, adding yet another layer of complexity to this already tangled narrative. The private party in question took place in a lavish Los Angeles venue designed to foster connections among friends and industry insiders. As guests arrived, the atmosphere was electric, filled with laughter, clinking glasses, and the unmistakable buzz of celebrity interaction. However, beneath this celebratory facade, tensions were simmering. Chris Brown, known for his fiery personality and complicated past, entered the scene with an air of confidence. Rocky, riding high on the success of his latest album, was equally eager to enjoy the evening. As the hours ticked by, conversations flowed freely, and the topic of Rihanna inevitably arose. With both artists having shared significant chapters of their lives with her, the air grew thick with unspoken feelings and unresolved issues. What began as light-hearted banter soon transformed into something far more intense, setting the stage for a confrontation that would leave everyone in attendance reeling. As the night progressed, the party became a microcosm of celebrity culture, filled with familiar faces and vibrant energy. Yet the relationship between Chris and A$AP was hard to ignore. Friends and attendees began to notice the subtle but palpable tension between the two men, with glances exchanged and conversations growing more charged. It was as if the very air around them crackled with anticipation, hinting at the impending drama. Amidst the lively atmosphere, a mutual friend attempted to lighten the mood with a humorous anecdote about a recent encounter with Rihanna. What was intended as a light-hearted moment quickly backfired. Chris, who has always been protective of his past relationship with her, reacted defensively. His voice rose above the music, and what was meant to be a joke turned into a heated argument. A$AP, often portrayed as the more level-headed partner, did not take the comment lightly. As the tension escalated, the atmosphere shifted dramatically. Guests exchanged uneasy glances, sensing that something had changed. The previously celebratory mood was now thick with anxiety and anticipation. Chris, known for his quick temper, was visibly agitated while A$AP, typically the cool and composed one, began to match his intensity. In a dramatic moment that many in attendance would never forget, someone shouted for Chris to calm down. This only served to ignite the flames further. The crowd held his breath, unsure what would happen next. Would this escalate into a physical altercation? Just as it seemed that an explosive confrontation was imminent, party organizers quickly intervened, forming a barrier between the two artists. The energy in the room shifted from one of excitement to one of anxiety as security stepped in to defuse the situation. The growing sense of dread was palpable. No one wanted to witness a fight between two of music's biggest stars. As the tension began to dissipate, Chris and A$AP were separated, retreating to opposite ends of the venue. The initial shock of the confrontation gave way to a buzz of gossip among the attendees, who were eager to discuss the dramatic turn of events. What had begun as a night of celebration had morphed into a spectacle that left everyone in attendance reeling. Both men attempted to regain their composure, but the energy in the room had shifted irreparably. Friends and onlookers engaged in hushed conversations, speculating about the implications of the confrontation. Would this alter their relationships with Rihanna? Would it lead to more public disputes in the future? As the night wore on, the party atmosphere was irrevocably altered. Guests who had come to celebrate now found themselves embroiled in a drama that felt all too real. The thrill of celebrity had given way to a palpable sense of unease, as everyone wondered how this incident might affect the already complicated relationships among the trio. The climax of this unfolding drama wasn't just the near fight itself, but the realization of how intertwined these three lives are. As the party began to wind down, the implications of that confrontation loomed large. Would this alter the dynamics among Chris, App,